Hello, I am ASMR Whittle, and today I want to just do a ramble video about what I did last week, because I just wanted to ramble a little about that. So I hope I today can help you relax, feel good, calm, and nice, my friend. Okay, and if you do enjoy my content, I'm just going to put a reminder of that. If you do enjoy my content, remember to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It would mean a lot, but you are what's important today, and I hope I will help you relax, and I hope just me rambling on about lots of stuff will help you relax. Last week, me, my dad, and my sister took a trip to a somewhat cool, charming, quaint place in Norway. We took a sort of day trip, a summer trip, and I want to tell a little about the trip and show some pictures and stuff from that trip, which I have on my phone. Okay. And I'm also going to show you guys free souvenirs from that trip. So yeah. I hope, by the way, you guys are still enjoying your summer. Although here in Norway, work and school has started again, so we're at the start of a new work/school year. But I know what vacation periods vary from country to country and place to place in the world. So, well, whether you have started school or work, or whether it's still summer for you, I hope you're doing great. I truly do. All the best day. Okay, but enough about that. And also, it's not. I just want to add, I'm so grateful that my channel has started growing again the recent week. You know what I in last week's video something told about the whole summer decline, where the channel goes into sort of a more stagnated growth rate during summertime. Happens every summer, but now the growth rate is increasing again, and this is very typical because now summer is coming to an end and the growth rate goes up. Happens every year. Anyway, and also we are now about only 300 subscribers away from 10,000 subscribers. I don't do this for followers or likes, but I still think that's very cool, and I'm very grateful for all of your support, guys. But enough about me talking about all of that. Let's get to the ramble itself. I'm just going to scratch my nose a little. This was really scratchy. Okay, so I have enjoyed my summer. Now I'm going to talk about my summer. I've enjoyed my summer, and it's been a very nice summer. Lots of sunny weather, and about a month ago there was a major heat wave here in Norway, but it lasted for a week or two. But now the temperatures are back to normal, and it's more normal summer temperatures. And I've taken a lot of walks in the sunny sunshine, sometimes to the outskirts of the woods, sometimes to the lake river we have here in my valley, in the valley I live in. And it's been a nice summer. And of course, last Thursday, me, my dad, and my sister went on a trip to Blåfarveverket, which in English would be called the Blue Collar Works, because we kind of make a blue type of color, a unique blue type of color. It's what this Blue Collar Works place is known for. It's a small but very charming and quaint Norwegian place. And when I was there, I could hear some tourists, because I could hear there were some people speaking English, because this is the place that tourists and people from outside Norway can be interested in, because this place sort of is a very typical quaint Norwegian type of place with traditional Norwegian buildings and stuff, and with the kind of landscape and stuff you don't see in a lot of other countries, So it's a very Norwegian place. If you want to visit, after I rambled about this, I'm going to show you some pictures and stuff. If you want to visit, and you're not from Norway, but you plan to visit Norway sometime later, and you want to visit this place, I am not good at describing exact locations, but I can say it is located in eastern Norway. And if you ever visit the capital, Oslo, it is like a 1 hour and 50 minutes or 1 hour and 30 minutes roughly drive from there. So you have to drive for more than an hour from the capital to this place. You probably should use a GPS system or something like that to help you find a way, you know. So yeah, but it's an hour drive, maybe a little over an hour drive from the capital to get to this place. But it's worth a trip. It's a small place, so it's nothing big, but it's a very charming and quaint Norwegian place, and you can buy some souvenirs, and they have delicious waffles there, which I'm going to get into. But I want to begin with the souvenirs. So my dad and my sister bought a lot of souvenirs, and I brought with me some too. I'm going to show you one of the souvenirs my dad bought. And this isn't just a souvenir, it's actually candy. It is lemon candy bar stuff, lemon candy stuff. And this is of course old-fashioned candy, the type of candy they sold in stores like in Norway, like a century or many decades ago, like Second World War and pre-Second World War era, like really old-fashioned candy. So, but you can buy this kind of old-fashioned candy too at the souvenir shops there. So yeah, I know what I haven't really tried any of these yet, but I know from tasting them years ago what I like is, I believe they're kind of lemon candy stuff. Yeah, I'm being very gentle with them because this is kind of unique candy, you know. Okay, and then I got a cup. I bought a cup, and yeah, and these. So, and these have some very Norwegian motifs, which I'm sure a lot of you people can see, whether you're from Norway or not. Yeah. So, that cup and these, I bought, and I'm going to tell you a little about what this is. This is a creature we in Norway call for nøkken. But in English, here it says on the back, the neck in English. Also, some people call this the nyx, so the neck or the nyx. But nøkken is the Norwegian word. And nøkken or the nyx or the neck is a tall being which was painted in like around the 19th century by Theodor Kittelsen, who painted a lot of motifs from Norwegian fairy tales. He was very talented with that. So he painted the nyx or a nøkken. And the nyx, the neck, is a creature who is essentially, it's a troll that lives in these sort of pools of water in the forest. And he sort of goes slightly up from the water, and he has glowing eyes, and he's looking really scary, you know. And he sort of tries to lure people into the water and to try and, you know, drown them, you know. He's a very sinister feature. Trolls are a very central part of Norwegian fairy tales, so that's probably why he painted this, to sort of honor the Norwegian fairy tale spirit. So this is a very, very sinister picture, and it's kind of like it captures the one mysterious theme of the Norwegian forests and stuff like that. The kind of things you could kind of imagine if trolls were real, could live in Norwegian forests, in sort of these pools of water in Norwegian forest, you know. Because Norway is very associated with trolls in its fairy tales. But then again, what's to say it doesn't? Maybe there somewhere deep in the Norwegian forest lives a nyx somewhere. Anyway, and here's the cup with the motif too, of course. So yeah. Okay, yeah, I've showed you that, but I'm not done rambling. Let's see. By the way, I'm going to put my glasses on now if that's okay for you guys. Yeah. I just see a little better with them. So I'm going to put my glasses on and I'm going to find the sort of pictures from... no. I'm going to find the pictures. Okay. Finding pictures. Okay. Apologies, guys, while I try to find the pictures from last week. Yeah, I found some of them. And I'm going to try to make sure that you only see the pictures with me in it. For there are pictures of my sister and my dad here, but I'm not going to show them on camera, you know. Because I haven't asked them if that's okay, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to show the pictures of me and nature and stuff like that. Okay, let's try to see if we can hit the beginning here. Okay, now you can see, I'm going to show you guys these pictures. You can slightly see my sister's arm at what will be your guys' right side, but it's just her arm, so I think it's okay. And you can see we look at this beautiful waterfall and mill kind of place at this place, and it's really beautiful. I'm going to show you guys. Here, look. You can probably see it. Yeah, I'm going to try to put this closer to the camera. So, yeah, it was really beautiful. This was like one of the most beautiful parts of the whole place. Okay. And then I took a film of the place too. I filmed with my video. I just have to check what you guys don't see my sister or my dad, you know. So that's a little important. So they don't. So okay. Okay, I'm just checking now before I show you guys the video. So I hope you guys can be patient with me. Okay. Yep. Okay, I'm going to show you. Look here. This is how it looked like. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was super beautiful. Like, and it was really sunny and nice weather too. So there's that. Yeah. I can show you some of that again. Yeah. So this was a really beautiful place. Now I'm going to describe the place here a little. There are this place has a lot of various stuff to see. It's a small place, it's not a big place, but it has various stuff to see. It has these old-fashioned houses and these sort of museum houses and stuff, because it was, in the old days, it was a blue-collar works where people worked and stuff. So there are some places you can see and some houses to see how it once was. And there also is some cobalt mines, but I think that's further away. I think you have to drive a little further up from this place to get to those mines. I have actually been in those mines many years ago on a class trip, but we weren't there on this trip. But to get to this place and the main place, there's a parking lot, and then you park in the parking lot, and when you go on the lower level, there are some various stuff, and there's also a sort of glass store where you can buy glass stuff, and a kiosk, I think, where you can buy some ice cream and stuff, and then there is a park area and some stuff and green places you can explore. And then if you want up to this place, to the waterfall, you have to sort of take the path what goes up. You will see it if you just walk a little in like this, and then you can take the path what goes up, and then there is a side road which will lead you to a side road like from here, which will lead you to a viewpoint. It will lead you to a dead end, but it will also lead you to a viewpoint surrounded by this sort of what's the English word for it? Glass sort of railing. And from there you can sort of view the entire lower area of this place. Then you can go back and you can go further up below a sort of stone bridge, and then you will get, and then on the side as you go up the path twists a little. On the side you can go out and you will get to this place, to the waterfall, you know. Yeah. And then I just trying to scroll. And then you can go back from that path if you wish, and you can go further up and you will get to the souvenir shops and the cafeteria. And that's the next part I'm going to talk about. So you can see this is me sitting in front of waffles. Of waffles, yeah. And now I'm going to ramble a little about those waffles. You can look at those waffles. So when we were served those waffles, because I was, you know, my dad told me about this place a year ago, and I was a little curious about the waffles they had there, so I wanted to try them. I think a lot of my followers and viewers know I'm a big food enthusiast, so I wanted to try the waffles. And when we got these waffles, my dad and sister, I was thinking the same thing, and my dad and sister were like, oh my god, these waffles are gigantic, you know. And I was thinking the same thing. Like in Norway, the waffles are usually smaller. I'm not sure you can see it on the picture, but it was gigantic waffles. So, but they were super good, they were delicious. You can see it. Yeah. I'm not sure it shows on the picture, but when you looked at them in reality, they were like super big. At least I thought so. And then there is a strawberry jam on the side here. And I think they make both the waffles and strawberry jam themselves. And it's like some of the best waffles I've ever tasted, and the strawberry jam was super tasteful too. It was just a great experience, really. The only downside was that there were a lot of wasps. There were a lot of wasps around us, and they were really annoying. I had to like swoosh my way because they got all crazy around the jam, you know. But other than that, it was great. It was great, you know. But there were lots of various food available, not lots, but some. You could have pancakes if you wanted to, or you could have waffles, and you can have them with strawberry jam, with blueberry jam, or with ice cream, or goat cheese, or sour cream. There were different options available, and we also had pancakes, and we had baguettes. So we had various food available, but I went for the waffles, and so did my sister and my dad, actually. Yeah, and I decided to just go with the strawberry jam. But it was delicious, so it was a good choice. By the way, I'm going to add that I believe that this is mostly a summer place. It's possible some of the souvenir shops are open at Christmas time too. I believe that was said by someone, but I believe it's mostly a summer place, and I believe that the place is mostly open around from May to September. I believe it's mostly a summer place. Now I'm going to just skip ahead here a little. Here you can see me on the upwards path, the path which went up to the waterfall place. You can see me here. Yeah. Yeah, and to be, yeah, you can also see my dad's arm slightly in the background. And here is another picture of me. Yeah. And here it's my sister who has taken these pictures, by the way. She's very good at taking pictures, I think. But this is me. So I said that on the path to the waterfall there was a stone bridge, and this is me walking under the stone bridge to get to upwards further onto the path and to the waterfall. You can see it. Yeah. you can see what it's yeah, you can see what it's a very Norwegian, traditional Norwegian type of place, you know. So yeah. And here you can see it from a little, here you can see a little more of the whole area around the stone bridge. Yeah. Okay. And here there is me with the waffles and a cola, a bottle of cola. You can see here. I'm applying strawberry jam to the waffles, which I'm about to eat. Here I'm smiling to the camera. Yeah. Okay. So this was the cafeteria, you know, on the second level of the place. I call it kind of the second level because there was a lower level and an upper level, and this cafeteria laid on the upper level, you know. It laid sort of at the top of the waterfall. Yeah. And here, oh, this picture I want to just show you guys too. It's just me here, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, here it is me sort of smiling to the camera, standing in front of the waterfall place. You know, the waterfall area was so refreshing. Yeah, and here I am sort of enjoying the view of the waterfall. Yeah, I hope you guys find it relaxing and comfortable to just listen to me ramble and look at this. I know it's going to be a somewhat, not necessarily a super long video, but you know, I'm talking and rambling a lot, but that's sort of the concept of today's video. And this is sort of for people who is interested in Norway or in visits and travel to Norway too, you know. Sort of to give them some ideas about some places they may travel to if they ever visit Norway and find themselves in eastern Norway sometime, you know. Yeah. Because I know sometimes some people visit the capital, Oslo too. Anyway, and here you can see me also sort of enjoying the view, and here you can see a whole broader view of the entire area. Yeah. Yeah. You can also see the whole water wheel stuff in the background, you know. So, and here it is me with a cola. It's the cola from the cafeteria on the top. Yeah, okay. So let's see if I can find some more stuff to show you guys. Yeah, I have to check. I just have to see what it's just me on the videos, you know, so that, yeah. So I'm just checking through the videos now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this video I can show you. Guys, you can see here. Yeah, this is me. And now we're sort of going up on the, we are going up the path. We are going up the path towards the wall area. This is sort of on the way up to the this is sort of, it was, I think on this video you could sort of see, apologies, I just have to, yeah. On this video you could see, you could see some of the lower area, but this was when we began the path up to the waterfall and the cafeteria and souvenir shops, you know. I believe I showed you guys most of the things. Okay. And here I can show you this video too. This is the waterfall area. 1 second. So some of the films and pictures have been taken by me, where others have been taken by my sister. Yeah, I can show you this too. I'll see if I can try to do it with sound, you know, with noise. Oh, that was some powerful waterfalls. I should probably turn the volume a little bit though. Okay, I hope you don't hear too much of my... I hope you just hear my voice right now on this video, but we'll try. You can see me here drinking a coffee.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that was, I think that was, yep, that was everything I had to show you guys. So, yeah, I just thought, I just wanted to ramble, you know, and show you guys what I did last week. I believe you may have slightly hurt my sister on that last video, but I know her well enough to know she doesn't mind. It wasn't much anyway. So yeah. So this was, of course, a very nice trip. Although it should be said, but as we got to the end of the trip, I had to wait a little around because my dad and my sister were taking their times browsing through the stores, and I started to get a little tired, so I got a little grumpy towards the end there, but my mood, as we were in the car on our way back, my mood was good again, you know. I just was a little tired at the end there, but it was a really good trip, and I was really happy with it, you know. And I know my sister and dad were really happy with it too. So it was very nice. And if you are a tourist to Norway, I mean, it's worth visiting as a Norwegian too. But if you are a tourist who is visiting Norway, and you happen to find yourself in eastern Norway and in the capital and in the area around the capital, it's worth to, if you have time, to take a drive and visit this place, you know. Visit the waterfall view, visit the area, go to the souvenir shops, maybe buy some souvenirs back with you, go to the glass shop and enjoy the nature of the area, maybe try the waffles or the pancakes. I truly advise the waffles. I thought they were super good. Of course people have different tastes, but I thought they were delicious, like seriously. So yeah, I hope I sort of today by my ramble both helped you guys relax and maybe it gave some ideas to people who intend to visit Norway one day, you know. Like, so this is a place you can visit if you wish, and it is actually a place which draws foreigners too, because as I said, on the cafeteria we were definitely a family were speaking English, so it wasn't just Norwegian people there. This place has tourists from other countries too, because it's sort of a place which really gives the whole Norwegian fairy tale feeling, you know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my ramble, and I truly wish you guys all the best, and thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I hope you have a great day, my friends. All the best.